What's going on, people? It's your man the YB back once again. Big shout out to my doggy Martin Skirsis for coming through and boosting up the coin. So we got another one for you, man. Right now, a deep dive on Conor McGregor. Now we know I'm not gonna relitigate the case, man. That chick, she full of cap. Bottom line, in my opinion, tell a lie. She might be telling the truth. On the weight of the evidence, on the balance of probabilities in the civil court, she flopped. Bottom line. Yeah, they had 8 female jury members on there, and they cut the men. Bottom line. That's what it was. This was a political stance. Oh, we hate. It was a we hate Andrew Tate type stance. That's what it was. It was backlash against Andrew Tate, even though it was Conor McGregor. You see them ones there. Yeah, you got school teachers now saying, "Oh, Tate's ruining the kids at school." That's 100%. How many female teachers do you think were on that jury? This is what that was. This is what this was, sorry. This was let's get one back at the men. I'm not saying Conor McGregor's legit. He probably did do some of this to some extent. But her case was weak. Weak. That's what I do know for a fact. Was super duper weak with it. Yeah? And I believe it was her boyfriend who gave her the beats. When he found out that McGregor gave her the Willy. That's what I think happened. She was out for 3 days on a bender. That's what she was out on. It could have been anyone. It could have been any Tom, Dick or Harry. That's what it could have been. Anyway, I'm not going to relitigate it again. Yeah? That said, McTapper's come out and broken his silence more wholly. 18 hours ago he come out and put a big statement out. So let's go through it. And it's going to lead to this deep dive we're fixing to do. Yeah, here we go. People want to hear from me. I needed time. I know I made mistakes. 6 years ago, I should have never responded to her outreaches. And some corny dude in the comments said, "Oh, McGregor was reaching out to her." You bugging, man. You bugging. You're bugging, man. You're bugging. Listen, people. If it was that easy to just reach out to Conor, yeah, right? Oh, sorry. If it's that easy just for Conor to stick it, come on, man. Get realistic here. Yeah? If he was begging her to come, why was she... Fact, she rang his phone like 13 times. Let's have a look. What's her name? The big bird. Oh, Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor. What was her name? Nikita Hand, that's it. Nikita Hand calls McGregor's phone multiple times. Don't cuck me, Google. Watch me... Oh, man. What is this? Like, what? Helpline calls almost doubled after McTapper case. How is this relevant? Oh, man, but trust me, I saw the bars in there. Yeah? The bars, when this is the problem with the media today, and Google and that, they just sift out anything that don't fit their narrative they're running with. I don't like McGregor, I think he's a dog. But the bottom line is, anything that don't fit the narrative, they just take it out of the search results. Like, what part of Nikita Hand calls McGregor's phone multiple times has to do with the Grape helpline calls doubling after McGregor? It's not even... Google back in the day, yeah, before all the moody algorithms and all the moody cabal sucked the life out of it. It used to be good. You could put what you want in there, and it pops something half decent out. Now it's just giving you the psyop. Oh my God, everyone's sitting in there, oh... Ugh. Grapes are going through the roof. Yeah? Keep everyone in a state of distress. Rape helpline. Oop, Grape helpline almost doubled after McTapper case. People trying to get paid is what happened. Yeah? And this is well documented. Someone said, "Oh, YB, McGregor shouldn't have gone to court. He should have settled out of court." You can't settle with these ones. Look at Michael Jackson, who was innocent, in my opinion. Bottom line. Yeah? Bottom line, he was innocent. He beat them cases. That's what he did do. Couldn't catch him on nothing. And the only reason he got caught up is because someone came pressing him with fake news, and his lawyers told him, "Hey, pay this off." He paid it off. And then everyone else comes sniffing, thinking there's something sweet there. Yeah, and if you listen to any of the celebrity, man, who talk about McGregor, what's that cat from Home Alone? The Home Alone cat. The Corey Feldman cat. They say, what? Corey Feldman, who's been diddled himself, said, "What are you talking about? MJ was one of the good guys." Yeah? I've been diddled. I told the police. The police came sniffing around Corey Feldman, yeah, trying to get him to make a story up on MJ and Michael Jackson. And what was I going to say? And he said, no, there's no story on MJ. I'll tell you the story, yeah? It's on this dude, that dude, this dude. They didn't want to know. They didn't want to know. And MJ at the time was, I'm not a historian on it, but MJ at the time was trying to do big things. He was trying to buy the Beatles, whatever that was, the Beatles catalogue. He was trying to do maybe even like a music group. Oops. Same with Bill Cosby, to be fair. Bill Cosby, they dig up allegations from 60 years ago. Get out of here, man. The statute of limit. What happened to the statute of limitations? The Kabbalah's changed that one there. Yeah? You have a right to have accusations put to you in a reasonable amount of time. That's your God-given right, in my opinion. If you sat on it for 50 years, how old are these birds? Let's say it happened when they was 20, yeah? If you've sat on it for 50 years, let's call the average age 80 years. So you was 20 when it allegedly happened. You sat on it for 50 years. Do another 10. Get to 80 and you're going to pop it anyway. Come on, man. Stop playing like that. Stop playing. There was an argument that, well, back in the 60s it wasn't as much as a woman's world as it is now, but he was black, man. Let's call a spade here. This weren't some top shekel who you can't go against because you get clipped. He was a black dude. Yeah, if a white woman come out and said, "Hey man, this dirty Nick touched me wrong," he'd have been locked up, Bill Cosby. We know that for a fact. Yeah, in the South back in them times, the 60s or whatever, they was lynching man on fake news allegations. Yeah, that's what they was doing still back in them times. So stop playing about Bill Cosby as well. I think allegedly, I wasn't there. Yeah. Oh, YB, he put Tutu Mickey and he put Tutu Quaaludes in her drink. They was all doing the Quaaludes. Yeah, you didn't watch Wolf of Wall Street? What man are you, man? They was all on the Quaaludes. That weren't a big song and a dance. Yeah? And more time, these females, if you ever been out with the kind of freaky deaky / party females, they be wanting all them kind of things there. Come on now. You were the big celebrities. Even this case with McTapper, yeah? Even the case with McTapper. She was there and Conor said, testified. Now, obviously, the truth is somewhere in the middle, but Conor McGregor testified that he brought the gear in because he's like the big name and they was all asking for it. That's how it normally goes. Let's not pretend we're all... And she lied to the police at Nikita hand. She didn't tell the full truth of the story. Yeah? So she was busy protecting her parts, not telling the full story to the police. That's why the police said, we can't believe a word you say because you're lying about most of it. So this case was weak, bottom line. Yeah, I don't like McGregor. But this case, he might be guilty in other cases with better evidence, and I'll tell you that. He's not... he won this case, and there's a reason. Especially in this day and age, especially in this estrogenic day and age, there's a reason the prosecutor, or what they call it, the government prosecution office didn't press charges criminally. Didn't meet the bar. It didn't meet the bar of beyond a reasonable doubt. And they love, in this day and age, they love doing these against the big celebrities. They love it. They're all over it. So that tells you all you need to know, in my opinion. They'd love to have strung McGregor up if they could have. Couldn't stick. Yeah, declined. Anyway, we've digressed. Where was we? We was talking about McTapper's statement. Let's get to his statement now. I've talked enough. We have two drink. Pause. People want to hear from me. I needed time. I know I made mistakes. 6 years ago, I should have responded to her outreaches. Oh, I should never have responded to her outreaches. And this stuff is in the court case, people. Yeah? She was trying to sneaky link with dude. Bottom line. And in my court, if your court... Right, if a crime happens to you... I'm pretty sure there's some sort of statute or some sort of law with that. If a crime happens to you, as such, in the operation of your own crime, that's on you, buddy. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a bit like, going to rob a bank and then you trip over the door frame. No, you ain't never going to sue for people. If a bank robber robs into a bank, yeah, and trips over and busts his leg, he ain't getting no claim for assault or whatever. Or someone, let's say a bank robber runs into a place. And the security guard clips on the back of the head. He can't sue the bank, or he ain't got no... It's one of them ones. Yeah? In commission of a crime. Oops. That's something like that. One of them ones. And her crime was adultery. In my court. Yeah, them moody judges sit there, let's swear on the Bible. No. I don't believe in the Bible like that. But if we're going to do that, this whole song and dance about put your hand here, put your hand there and swear on the Bible, let's stick to the Bible, shall we, folks? And you are a liar, number one. And you are an adulterer. So is McTapper. So I don't believe either of the things they say. Hence, both of them, if this case gets thrown out in my court, in the court of God, 2 adulterers, the case is chucked out. Come back when you're legit. Come back when you can say whatever. Yeah, she was texting her man, telling him, oh, I'm out with the girls, and she was taking it. Texting him whilst the thing was going on as well. Over the X amount of hours they were together, her and McTapper. She was texting her man. She wasn't all distressed looking. Yeah? That's what she wasn't. So stop playing. Let's be fair here. None of us like McGregor. I don't like McGregor like that. I think he's a dirty dog, like I said before. But that don't mean... I watched a documentary the other day. And it was... Or today, even. And it was mad. It was called The Worst Roommate Ever. And it's a Netflix documentary that goes into people who have had... People move into their house and they've been on a mad one. 2 twos. Some dude moved in. Well, this old bird here had 2 dudes living there. 2 random dudes. The last dude to join, so the second one who joined the house, comes in and just is on a mad one. And essentially gets the woman to call the police to kick the other guy out, saying that he'd abused her. It's a bit convoluted. You see that one there? Yeah. A new guy joins a house. He then master manipulates this old bird, and she's calling the police, and he's being her witness, saying, yeah, this other tenant kicked her and that. My man's in jail for 3 months. Fake news. So we have to be careful with weaponising the justice system, man. And we must go by evidence. We have to, otherwise it's a kangaroo court. Yeah? And I ain't got no problem doing a kangaroo court, but call it that. Don't pretend we're doing all the swear on the Bible rubbish and trying to find the truth. Yeah, that's what you're not trying to do. The evidence needs to be there. You can't lock someone up for beating a woman and she ain't even got no bits on her. Now you can say, well, she had some bits on her. Where's the evidence he did it? The people who was in the room, the bird who was in the room, her mate from the hairdressers, said to people, she looked buzzing to me. Yeah, that makes sense. Normally women, or naturally, they're tribal. Or not even women, but people who know each other. Even if you know a man or woman from your work, there's going to be some tribe there. You lean on their behalf, and if you saw her in that hotel room looking a bit whatever, you'd say that. She did not say that. No one else saw it but her. Yeah, no one else saw it but her. Now you can say, well, she was paid off. Okay, whatever. I mean, you have to start stretching them with the imagination. Conor McGregor is not Pablo Ahmad Escobar, and in this day and age, how can you really pay someone off? It's all trails and it's messy and it's... Maybe he did, I don't know. Anyway, let's carry on. I should have shut the party down. I should have never stepped out on the woman I loved most in the world. That's all on me. So he seems quite genuine here, but listen. There's an old saying. Never trust a dog. Never trust a dog. Never trust a dog. That's the say I just made up for you, man. Never trust a dog, man. Not a 35-year-old dog at that. You need to wait till he gets to like 55 and all of his testosterone fell off. But Conor McTapper got the best doctors, man. He's going to be juiced out of his mind for about 60. So Dee needs to swing back around in about 30 years. When he's 65 and he's all wilted looking, then he'll be able to reflect on his conquests and whatnot, and he'll probably be more humble. But for now, the party will go on, folks. He might be more off the map with it. He might be more off the map, to be honest. These type of cats, he'll be off the map for about a year tops, and then the videos will start coming out again and it'll all be there for everyone to see. Anyway, he goes on. As much as I regret it, everything that happened that night was consensual, and all the witnesses present swore to that under oath. I have instructed my legal team to appeal the decision. I can't go back, but I will move forward. I am beyond grateful to my family, friends, and supporters all over the world who have stayed by my side. That's it. No more getting back to the gym to fight game of weight. So we've heard that. Forget about that. Even if he come back, what's he going to do? No, he's not going to be what he was in 2013. So I'm not really interested. This case is what's relevant now. And I think McGregor's come out because McGregor, both of these individuals really. Both of these guys look weak because they're both adulterers, essentially. That's where the case, both of their cases are just weak, man. You can't really believe anything they're saying. Because you want me to believe what you were saying while she was lying to the person you love the most in the world, your missus and your baby mum. Equally on her side. You want me to believe, you want me as a jury member to sit here and believe what you're saying? Yeah? You think I think that you'll tell me the truth, someone Joe Public you ain't never met a day in your life, but you're lying to your man and your baby father. Decline, case dismissed. Come again. Come again when you got your ducks in order, man. Yeah? Come in line when you got your ducks in order, in my opinion. In the court of God. Bash. How about that one? Yeah, how about that one? Yeah, let's do some swearing on the Bible, shall we? And if we swear on the Bible, oops, who in that case? Dismissed. Adulterers. Fact. Anyway, where were we? So, Conor McGregor's put these statements out, but what I find interesting is this case has been knocking on for, a few months, or certainly 4 weeks. But even before that, he must have, I don't know, like, in fact, let's see when the case did start. Conor, let's put Conor McGregor in. I saw something as well. Some people keep saying, McGregor's got... There's other allegations against McGregor. Found liable of 2018. I haven't heard about the other accusations. See what I mean? Google's just useless, man. It's really bad and useless. I've typed in Conor McGregor other accusations. Conor McGregor was detained and questioned by authorities on the French island of Corsica in 2020 for alleged indecent exposure. Oh, okay. Let's see what happened with that, shall we, folks? Conor McGregor timeline of the former UFC champion's controversy, arrest, and legal troubles. This is old though. This is 2013. Okay, so we've got driving violations, not interested. Attack on a bus, not interested. Dublin, SA. In early 2019, reports outside a Dublin pub. Oh. 2021, prosecutors indicated they would not be charging in connection with the 2018 assault. Neither have they pursued legal action over the 2019 complaint. The woman whose accusations sparked the initial investigation sued McGregor for personal injuries after the criminal case ended without charges, again alleging that he raped her. The plaintiff was granted wide discovery of materials the police obtained in working on the case, as McGregor continued to deny the accusation. In 2024... Oh. So there's one case then, that's the one case they're talking about. There's one bird in there. That big bird. Where's the moody, is that Nikita Handbird? That's the Nikita Handbird. She won that one. So we got one decent one so far, I think. Yeah, that's one decent one so far. Robbery arrest. Forget about that. Assault in Dublin. Once again, caught lashing out on video. Punched a pub. That's an old dude. I mean, he's a clown. We know that though. He's documented he's a clown. Released after detained in Corsica. McGregor was detained and questioned by authorities on the French island of Corsica for an alleged indecent exposure and Grape, essentially, in a bar, spending 2 days in custody. 8 months later, they declared a lack of sufficient evidence. I mean, in these clubs in these days, man, you not heard of Ring doorbells, right? In this day and age, data's so cheap and cameras are so cheap, they're everywhere, man. Yeah, that's what they are. They're everywhere. Lack of evidence. They love wrapping these man up, right? If there was something half sticking there, these cats would have got this guy caught up. I have to believe that. They caught people. What physical evidence was there on Bill Cosby, man? Dude, still in jail. How long? I'm not sure if he's still in there. How long Bill Cosby been caught up for, man? 60 years later, there was no evidence at all. There's waffle. They lock his ass up. So don't tell me, yeah, that in 2022 or whatever it was, 2018, which is relatively new compared to 1965 with Bill Cosby. Don't tell me, yeah, if McGregor, if there was something half there, they wouldn't have got him for it. Right? They ain't got a bean, is the bottom line. Because if they did, they'd have Bill Cosby'd his ass, for sure. That's what they'd have done. Yeah, these are media times, it's everywhere. We see Tyson Fury falling out the pub drunk. You telling me come on now. You telling me people can't catch Conor McGregor doing a take it outside a bar? You playing too much. A spokesperson for McGregor said that the investigation included DNA collection that corroborated his version of events. McGregor officially, yeah, they always say that to be fair, but Okay, so that's fake news. Let's see some more fake news here. An alleged assault on Italian DJ Francesco. That's a dude. He punching dudes up. Whatever. He loves punching dudes up. Old dudes as well. This cat's probably 50 years old. McGregor likes them ones. According to Fraschetti, he and his wife had been partying with McTapper and the fighter's fiancée Dee Devlin for hours when McTapper attacked him totally unprovoked. He's dangerous. He needs to be stopped. He could be off the coke. He could be bugging. Yeah, when you've been off the coke for like 5 days in a row, you start having like, allegedly, some people might say, not my personal experience, some people might say you have substance-induced psychosis / paranoia. You're just bugging. And that's where the term bugging comes from. You never seen a tweaker before. Yeah, he bugging. He's like, that's what that term means, folks. So has McGregor been caught bugging before? He probably has. Is it his fault though? There's a reason they call it substance induced. Yeah? It wasn't really his fault like that. It was Dan the Man Kinahan's. If you want to fix Conor McTapper, you need to look at Dan Kinahan. That's what you need to do. Yeah, because before the Dan Kinahan, now we can talk about personal responsibility, but McGregor is a hamster on a La Coca wheel right now. Yeah? He can't help himself. So you need to stop Dan the Man Kinahan putting up his nose, essentially. Supplying it up his nose. That's what he needs to do. For the betterment of the world. Anyway, there's another one. Alleged assault on yacht in Ibiza. This past January, reports emerged that a woman in her 40s had accused McGregor of physically assaulting her on his yacht. Come on. Now, you can argue, well, why be this because she got on the yacht. My question is, what is a woman doing on a yacht of a man you know's got a partner like that? That's the better question to ask. You know what he was doing. Again. And these women, and it's not their fault, the women. That's what they were designed to do that. They was designed to seek out value. That is their inherent thing. No one wants a Dusty McDust, do they? Really? 99% don't want a Dusty McDust. That's what you don't want. You don't want the YB, that's for sure. What are you going to do for you? Not a bean for you, man. That's what he'll be doing. So they're designed to seek out the more value, the better. So these women know what they're doing. It's not their fault, but they know what they're doing. She thought, bash. And he needs to be smarter. Because this is the play. I just got to get on that boat, scratch myself on the leg. Oh, man. Well, not even that. All I got to do is get on that boat, blow him, let him complete up inside me, and then run to the thing with a few scratches on, and I'm paid. Yeah? That's the playbook. That's the playbook, I believe, for some people. We've had it with Desiree Washington. That's what we do know. Fake news. That was fake news. I don't know about McGregor yet, but that was definitely fake news. The Mike Tyson, Desiree Washington was fake it till you make it news. Where's all Mike Tyson's allegations, like I said yesterday, or the other day? Yeah, Mike was prolific back in the 80s and 90s. Where are all these women, man? They got punched up by Mike. Even after Me Too. They don't exist because it was fake news. And they locked his ass up, man. That's what they do with the Knicks as well. Bill Cosby, lock his ass up. Mike Tyson, lock his ass up. But that dude, what's it called? What's his name? Roman Palansky, man. He off back in Israel somewhere. That's what he's doing. The whole bag of that man as well. It's back to Israel for them, man. 100%. Anyway, 100%. What are we talking about here? This past January, reports emerged that a woman in her 40s had accused McGregor of physically assaulting her on his yacht in Ibiza, Spain, during his birthday celebration the previous July. She claimed that he became verbally abusive, then punched her and kicked her, even saying he would drown her. She said she suffered an injury to her wrist when she fell from one of McGregor's blows and was eventually forced to flee the yacht, believing that he might... and was picked up by a Red Cross boat. Oh, well, she dashed in the water. That's mad. Fair play if you jump in the water. McGregor has denied these claims. Okay, let's see what happened with it. While the unnamed woman hadn't signed a statement for Spanish law enforcement at the time. She filed a complaint with Irish police in September. Authorities in Spain subsequently reopened their investigation but have not charged McGregor. The woman also sued McGregor. I don't know. People, he's a dog anyway. But I'm like, what's he doing? Ultimately, what's he doing? Inviting random... What's the words I look for? Random Jezebels onto his boat. So again, I don't have no... Listen, he lost the case. I couldn't care less. I'm just going based on the facts. And I don't think there's not enough for me, personally. And this needs to be a lesson to a lot of people, man. Let me tell you this now for 3 people. I'm not getting on a Diddy boat. Full stop. That's what I'm not doing. I'm happy sitting here, watching my Netflix, doing 2-2 gym, and whatever else. I'm not getting on Diddy's boat. Diddy can't do nothing for me like that. Yeah, anything Diddy can do for me, he can do from at a distance, man. Send me that money. That's what you... Bang. They got people. This ain't 1920. We have to do cash transfer face to face. You can Venmo me that cash that I need from you. That's all I need from Diddy. Cash, man. I don't need to be partying with Diddy. I don't need to be on his boat. I don't need to be 100%. That's what I don't need to be doing. So these cats, man. Like, I watched the Kevin Spacy documentary. That was good on Channel 4. One Donny was like, yeah, man, I kept blowing Kevin. He kept picking me up for the blowies. The sneaky blowies, man. The sneaky slop tops. Because he said he'd put my script out there. I never heard from him again. It's a violation, man. That's a violation. But again, yeah, if you ever see the YB on Diddy's boat, understand that I understand what time it is. Yeah? Take it. But it's one of them ones. And to be fair to that guy on this Kevin Spacey one, he said himself, he's got personal responsibility. Yeah? He should never have been getting in his car and blowing Kevin Spacey like that. He wasn't even homo. Either he was hetero. Allegedly. You know, no one's there. He got turned out. That's what they call turned out. And that's what a lot of the homo cats, they like them ones. They don't really want... Homo men don't really want homos. Yeah, they want your sweet ass that's fresh. They don't want all the grinder scene for the most part. Yeah, the most premium commodity in the grinder world is an everyday man, an everyday red-blooded who likes female man. They want to turn your ass out. That's a fact. So Kevin Spacey, he could have been to them more zesty places, right? Zesty establishments. He didn't want to go there, man. He want the meat. He want the untouched meat. That's what he wants. The hetero meat is what he was looking for, and he got it. He got it in spades as well. Because the whole bag of man, I'm in LA and I'm trying to get on, man. I drive him up a floor, man. That's the truth. I'm up floors. That's what I'll do for a living. I'm not sucking no dude off. That's for damn sure. That's what we do know for a fact. Yeah, that's what we do know for a fact. I ain't sucking no dude. There's no amount of check. There's no amount of script. There's no amount of nothing that Diddy or anyone else, Kevin Spacey, can do for me. To give them slop tops. That's what you can guarantee for sure. So that guy, to be fair to him, he took responsibility. The Kevin Spacey guy took responsibility. He said, I haven't put a complaint in because it's on me. I'm a grown-ass man. And these women do the same, man. It's documented. The casting couch, it's been 50, 60, 100 years it's been known. Now you can argue, is naivety a crime, no YB? Because a female's naive or a man's naive, does that mean he should get his butt popped? I don't know. I guess we've all been naive at points in our life, I guess. I don't know what to say. Bottom line, there needs to be some evidence. And these cases for me were weak. And there's a reason that the prosecution hasn't gone forward. And I guess it's difficult because when you're on a yacht or whatever and it's his yacht, all the CCTV will be his. Again, my message to women out there, man. This is the thing, is basic knowledge. You tell kids, don't go off with strangers. Yeah? Don't go off with strangers who are married at that. She should have told McGregor, hey McGregor, if you want to party with someone, call your wife, man. That's what she should have done. Yeah? Don't be partying with strangers. That's a pretty basic rule there. Oh, but he's a celebrity. Oops. Now you're all sorry looking. Personal responsibility is what these cats need here, for sure. Anyway, so McGregor's put that statement out, yeah? And I want to get to some, because he's making all this, oh man, I should never have stepped out with the woman that I love so much. Whilst this case was going on, how long was the... It's been on for a few weeks or whatever. Literally days before the case started. I think the case lasted about 2-3 weeks, 2.5 weeks. days before the case started, this video comes out, which I covered at the time. Watch this one here.
Amazing run you have lined up, doing it for the cause. God bless you, brother. Jog on.
Good luck, Mark.
Mark, what's up, my man? I heard about your amazing run you have lined up, doing it for the cause. God bless you, brother. Jog on.
Good luck, Mark.
Now, she looks to me like she's sitting on McTapper's leg. Yeah? So look how close he gets. This isn't a woman he's just met. And it's not his sister either. And even if it was, he'd be a bit close to be your sister. Your sister wouldn't be sitting on your lap at 35 years old, would she? Look, he literally brushes his face past her hair.
Mark, what's up?
Super close. And she's leaning into it. Oops. So McGregor's giving it, this is the PR shtick. Oh, I never should have stepped out on Dee. But 2 weeks before, at this point, for sure, when this video came out, McGregor knew this case must have been scheduled for months, right? So whilst this case was coming out, and this is what the ego will do. McGregor's ego is, regardless of the allegations, I'm going to beat them all. Kind of thing. So he don't need to be sorry. Because if he'd have won the case outright, he'd have come out and said, essentially, FD, yeah, FD the doormat, she's cucked. And she ain't going nowhere. That's what she's not doing. I'm a big boss, I won my case. Now he's all sorry looking with a tail between his legs. Because he looks, well, people are calling him a convicted graper, essentially. So now he's like, and that's what people do. When they fall off in the spotlight, they come back to the doormat. Oh, now it's cool to be with Dee. Now I want to be loyal to Dee. He doesn't. He won't last long. But still, in Prince, he's like, oh, now I need to be a home bug because I've learnt my lesson. No, that's just because you're wounded. Your ego's been wounded from being outed in public, allegedly. That's what it really is. And you know Dee's always going to be there to pick the pieces up. And do I feel bad for Dee? No, I don't. She's a doormat, man. It's one of them ones for her. She choosing to do that. She choosing to get punked. And she could take half anyway. She could be nice. She could be nice with or without him. She'd be well nice without him. Even nicer. Get herself a brand new bull. Fly a new bull in. I don't know. There's a whole bag of things you can do with the kind of bag she'd get. Conor McGregor's worth probably a couple $100 million now. She's getting 100 at least. Bash. So I don't know why. I mean, women are, I'm trying to protect the kids. You're getting mugged off though. Your dad's out on the sniff all weekend anyway. He's coming back, sniffed off his head. But when you've been on the sniff for a few days in a row, that writes off the next week as well. So if McGregor's out Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, come back late hours on Sunday, you're out 4 days of the week. It takes you 2-3 days to recover. So how much time is he, how active is he really being as a family man? I question that. That's what I do. But that's her choice. So that's the first thing. I want to get to the other thing since we're on the topic. Because we all saw this one. This is essentially the evidence we've got that McGregor's buck wild. We all saw this one here. McGregor turning up with this thing here. Vertically challenged thing. This thing here is trying to obviously put it on him. He's shaking her ass. And at the time, I thought, oh, fair play to McGregor. Even here, in the comments it said, girl fails horribly trying to dance on McGregor. McGregor walks off. He kind of walks off and pies her, and she's looking. And McGregor's styling it out. And again, I thought, oh, not fair play, but whatever. Obviously, his somewhat based. 2-2s. Photos leak. Oops. So everyone, when all of us are laughing at her, saying, oh, she didn't get nowhere, she got pied off. Oops. And it's not AI either. Look, it's too. If it is AI, it's the best AI I've seen. AI is normally too smoothed. It smooths out all the imperfections. That is a genuine picture. AI can't make pictures like that are all buggy. Look at that. AI doesn't make a picture of a chick like that there. Not now anyway. Or a dude like that. It doesn't do that. So this ain't AI. You got McGregor there. So you know what happened here. You know what happened here. Let's stop playing. You know what happened here. And this wasn't long before. Let's have a look when this escapade took place. This wasn't long. This wasn't long at all. Where was it? It was 3 months ago. So again, he would have known at this point that the case was coming and the alligator, or yeah, he would have known the case would have been scheduled normally. It could be up to 6 months before, I think, or something like that. Certainly he'd have known it was in the works. It's not like he popped up on him in November. So he's doing all this behaviour and he ain't sorry then. He's sorry he got caught / Not even sorry he got caught. He's sorry he got convicted, is what he's sorry of. We've got a final one. Who was it again? There was another one, I'm sure. Oh, the hair pulling. And this is really the biggest indictment. How long ago was this? This wasn't long either. The hair pulling one. Come on. 1 month ago. Yeah, this was within the last 2 months. So again, the case would have been scheduled at this point. Dee at this point already knows that McGregor's been porking another thing. He admitted that. Testified to that. And she was at the court, so she would have known that he was porking it. Yeah? He would have told her, he would have set her up and said, hey man, come to court, but just know I've been porking this thing. I give this thing to Willy a few times still. So she got the brief. Like you'd think, and if again, I mean it's Dee's fault. She needs to fix up, man. So at this point, yeah, Dee knows he's been boning another female. And this is how he's acting. Touching that woman's hair, dancing on her. And next thing you know, Dee just comes in two-stepping. It's like, oh my God. And I don't know what it's like to be a woman with a clouted individual. When a man's got that much clout, it's no doubt attractive, right? She's like, oh, that's my clout. Like, vicious. On the ring, not the ring, Lord of the Rings. So that's why it looked to me. Dee's stepping in, taking a sip of her drink. It was awkward for her. Yeah. So she knows, at this point in time, she knows her man was boning some next females. She's seen all the videos of him on the jet with some next females. And now he's pulling a new female's hair and half dancing with a new female in spark in front of her. And this leads me to believe, well, maybe not actually. Because Conor McGregor says here, he's sorry for stepping out on her. That implies they're not swingers. They're not swinging. If they were swingers, he'd just say, hey man, we're loose as goose. She freaky with him, man. She like it when I bring her home friends. See that one there. But he didn't say that. So he's implying they're in a linear relationship here. He's implying they're not freaky deaky with it. That's what he's doing. And yet he's treating her this way. You'd think if it was me, I'd be like, whoa, I've got off with that one. But he must know he has absolute control in the relationship. He must know, I'm so clouted, she ain't going nowhere. What's she gonna do? Yeah, what's she gonna do? Oops, what is she gonna do? I guess the argument is she can move on and she will no doubt never get someone as clouted as McGregor, but she might find someone who's solid for her. Oops, that might be an idea, Dee. Who cares? You're gonna have money anyway. You never have to work a day in your life, that's for sure. Especially if, and the thing is, in this day and age, or even historically, I believe, if a woman gets a divorce because of adultery, because of cheating, there's like no case to answer almost. She's taken half his shit. Now, if she's cheating, it can sometimes work the other way, I think. If a woman cheats, yeah. If a man, I need to look that up actually, but I'm pretty sure. If a woman cheats, for example, and the man's loaded, you can dead her off and not give her nothing. I'd like to think that's the case. Surely not. I'm sure it almost like invalidates the marriage, which makes sense. That's what God said. You know what I'm saying? Man and wife. It wasn't man, wife, and pool boy. Oops. It wasn't man, wife, and buck. It wasn't man, wife, and big bull, big burly, 6'5", 260-pound bone dry lean bull. Was it? It was man and wife. So if it's not man and wife anymore, if you're running off with a pool boy, if you're calling in the bull, invalidated. Let's have a look actually whilst we're on the topic. Is it alimony they call it? Do women, or men, I guess we'll call it, stay with women, do women who cheat get alimony in divorce? Wow, can't spell, that's wicked. The law states that conduct will only be a factor in a financial settlement if conduct is such that it would be... The law states that conduct will only be a factor in a financial settlement if that conduct is such that it would, in the opinion of the court, be inequitable to disregard it. What the fuck? Come on, man. Do you get paid if you're cheating or not, man? You ain't got to be doing all this inequitable rubbish, man. It should be that simple. Yeah? If you make vows and you break them, what are we splitting money for, man? Yeah? Go off with a pool boy who's broke as a joke and good luck to you. What are you talking about? These courts are estrogenic, man. Estrogenic. That's what they are. And same with the men, to be quite frank. Same with the men. I believe that as well. It should work both ways. If your partner's been loyal and you've been mugging them off, you shouldn't get a bean of nothing. That's on you then. Personal responsibility. No one asked you to sign up to that shit. Right? As far as the courts are concerned, conduct such as adultery... As far as the courts are concerned, conduct such as adultery will not usually affect the financial settlement. They bugging, man. That's what they doing. They bugging bigly. That's what they doing. That's mad. That's proper mad. That's proper mad. What's wrong with these courts? What's wrong with these courts? It's like the argument is, oh well, YB, the woman's been the homemaker and she looked after the kids and she hasn't had time to build no assets. That's fine. Yeah? In the normal case, a lot of men say, oh, it's my money, I'm taking it. I don't believe in that. If a woman's genuinely been there and she's been 100 for you and you get divorced, she probably has earned half. I don't want to be looking after kids like that. No, thank you. 100%. So it makes sense. Most people would prefer to go to work. Everyone I speak to would prefer to go to work than be hanging around with mutts, having to deal with all their bullshit, right? That's the truth. So I respect that. That said, if said woman or man is cheating, is invalidated. Bottom line. That's what it is. Yeah? My former wife cheated on me. I asked for a divorce and I end up paying alimony. I feel to slap some of these judges upside their head, allegedly. That's not no threats against no judges, man. I'm looking for no problem. But allegedly, I'll smack them upside their head. You man are bugging. Oh, I be the law, the Constitution. This is what it's become. Forget about it, folks. It's fugazi, man. It's fugazi. Why is it not fair? The situation you describe can feel particularly unfair. Yeah, we know what us insisting. That's why it's bugging. I was there, man. That's why I'll never get married again. I did it twice and both times ended. These guys are cucked. There's a whole bunch of cucks these times. You man stay getting cucked as well. And it's not just... I believe statistically it's more men that cheat, and it shouldn't... That's wrong too. Just obviously thinking from my own perspective. Not that I've got a bean, to be fair. I could get married 100 times. Ain't gonna go. What's half of nothing, folks? I'll give you a mathematical conundrum here. What's half of nothing? No problem. 100%. Why should I pay alimony to an ex? Oh, it's just mad. I feel bad for these cucks here. Yeah, I feel bad for these unwashed masses cucks who got sucked in. And there's a lot of red pill dudes. Oh, don't get married. Oh, this, that, the other. It's one of them. Fascinating. I didn't believe that to be the case. What are they still swearing on Bibles in the court for like that? Well, what's the point? It's all a big joke. You man made the rules up anyway. You don't even listen to the rules in there. Man and wife. Yeah, man and wife. That's that. And if you don't follow that, everything else is invalidated. That's how my rules would go. So be very careful before you sign up to that thing, because that is a pledge till death do us part, and people need to take it more seriously. It's not till we're loose as a goose and then we might part and then we'll... Whoa, estrogenic, people. That's what it is. Estrogen causes these things here. The minute you start bringing women judges in and they start, oh, well, I got divorced and my man was a dog. He probably was a dog, to be fair, but they start bringing in there and tainting things. I'm not saying men are perfect. There's no doubt there's a bunch of men judges as well. You put their little corny things in there. Anyway, let me know your thoughts, people. Smash the like button, subscribe, let off the bell, 100%. There's no doubt about this one, people. Stop it.